So you are Bhagavan as the witness. You are not Bhagavan as the body. As the body you are different from every other body, that is not Bhagavan. In India sometimes they call Bhagavan. Body is called Bhagavan. And the body which is worshipped as Bhagavan for 40, 50, 60 years, it is going on smoothly, nicely. 70 years, so cardiology department has come. And now say 80 years and the body is in ICU. Still Bhagavan, ICU. Who is Bhagavan now? The person who is doing a catheter and all that, he must be Bhagavan, not the one lying on the gurney. So Bhagavan ulta ho gaya. So body is not the Bhagavan. Mind is not the Bhagavan. Kshetrajna is the Bhagavan. And therefore every one of us is Bhagavan, or else there is no Bhagavan. Forget about it. No, in the clouds Bhagavan is there. That we have seen. Hubble telescope did not provide any evidence till now. It is only a verbal statement. That's why it is said, unless and until you realize that the inner witness is the Bhagavan, you have no other way of validating Bhagavan. No other way. There is no way to support the Bhagavan. You have to leave the poor Bhagavan for belief, not for understanding. There is only one way to validate the Bhagavan by understanding, and that is to realize the pure witness in all living beings is one, and that one is Bhagavan, Tattvamasi. So kshetrajnanchapi mam vidhi, mam bhagavantam, kshetrajnam, the witness, vidhi, you understand. Okay? You see, Bhagavan is infinite. First you have to understand Bhagavan is infinite. These verbal statements won't do. Like Bhagavan is an old man sitting in the heaven, seventh heaven. No, it doesn't. Old man sitting in the heaven, that is a verbal statement. Four-handed sitting in Vaikuntha, or three-eyed sitting in Kailasa, or something else, something else. These are all verbal statements. Bhagavan is infinite. And it is the other way. Only infinite can be Bhagavan. People say God is infallible. That is not the right way. The right way is the infallible is the God. What is God? We say, May 30, give or take 24 hours, monsoon hits Kerala. Infallible. That is God. Not God is infallible. Infallible is God. July, Arizona, temperatures hover between 40 and 45 degrees centigrade. Give or take a few degrees, 1 or 2 degrees. That is the infallible, and that is God. Infallible is the God. Okay? Infallible is the God. Not God is infallible. Okay? Therefore, God is not someone sitting somewhere. God is infinite. And infinite is one. Infinite is one. Infinite cannot be many. Now, the witness in you is also infinite. Because the non-self is finite, but the witness in you is infinite. You, the witness is like one person reflecting in a million mirrors. Okay? You say, I'll give you an example, mirror example. This example is practically done in Rishikesh. Somebody did it, one Swami. So, you see, this is a real example. The mirrors will be there. Some people put these mirrors in the bathrooms also here. Parallel mirrors, very, very confusing. So, parallel mirrors. and a dog is sent into that mirror house. And the dog sees everywhere, all around. There are so many dogs, countless dogs. Even according to the physics calculation, you will get infinite images. And so infinite images all around. The dog believes they are all separate. And therefore it starts, territorial instinct comes up, and it starts shouting and barking. Hey, you have come into my territory. So it starts barking and barking. When it barks, the other dogs also start barking with equal ferocity. And you know what happens? You pull out the dog quickly, otherwise it will die. And you leave it there, it will die barking and barking and barking. It will die of fear. But suppose I go into that mirror house, I look all around myself, infinite myself. There is none other than the Atma. And there is joy writ large on the face. That is how, if you are the witness, you are at home wherever you are, and you are happy. Whatever may happen, things happen. You do not have any control on the things. Things happen. Winds blow, rivers flow, people misbehave, and people are mischievous. Everything goes on. So, therefore, when you have to say, I am all existence I am. So, if you can say that is the kshetrajñam chapi mam vidhi. All witnesses I am. So the infinite Atma, Brahman, reflecting in a million mirrors, appearing as so many different souls. Different souls appears as that. But it is the same infinite soul in you, in me, as witness. Not in you means not as this person, not as that person. God is not a person. You don't make God into a person. This is the curse of the religions, that they make God into a person. Once you make a God into a person, then all the person, human-like person, then all the ills of the human being comes to God. Generally, in social psychology, it is said, males are polygamous. That is male nature, human nature, appa. Male means Mr. Hormone, nothing more than that. And that Mr. Hormone is polygamous. You cannot change the nature, and you take it to God. And now God is polygamous. And in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu, we eat chaddi annam early morning. Therefore, God eats chaddi annam. And we love sweet tooth we have. We eat laddus, and so God eats laddus. You take this humanism all the way into God. This is the problem with belief-based religions. Therefore, it is the same infinite soul, which is the background of the universe that we call God. What is the universe? The witness here, the witness there, the witness there, experiences, whatever. That is the universe. There is no other universe. Therefore, the same infinite soul is the background of the universe called God. The same infinite soul is also the background of human mind. So, when you look at the origin of the human body-mind, you arrive at that witness. You may call it Atma. And the same is the background of the entire universe. You call it Brahma. That Brahma, this Atma, are one and the same, because infinite is one, not many. Therefore, the conclusion of the verse is, be still. Don't go on blabbering. Be still and know that you are God. Know that. Because in worshipping God, we have been worshipping ourselves always. Our hidden self only we are worshipping. The self which is myself, hidden even to me or myself. I am worshipping as the God. See, you have to understand, the more close you could reach the real self, namely the witness, kshatrajna, the more close, because there is a lot of mixing up, impurity. So, in chemistry what we do, we get the compound, it is 70%, mixed with 30% which are considered impurities. See, from the 70% point of view, they are impurities. So you have to get rid of them. So what we do, we pass it through a silica gel column and do some such thing. And all the 30% impurities are gone, 70% pure thing, it becomes 100%. So, therefore, similarly, presently it is all impure, mixed up with the body, mind, organs, things that are happening around. You get involved in all that, mixed up with all that. Me, mine, me, this is how you mixed up. And you are there still. You, the soul, the Atma, the witness is there, but mixed up with all this. Now what you do is, you purify. Reach closer to the witness, 70%. Pass through silica gel column, you get 85%. Pass through another alumina column, you get 95%. Make a HPLC chromatography, get 99%. Final crystallization, get 100%. So like that, you purify yourself. Purify means this is by understanding, not physical. Therefore, the more you approach your real self, namely the witnessing, the more delusion vanishes. Suppose the more you approach to the real witness, the delusion that something bad is happening in the world, adharma is going on, dharma is going down, this is a delusion. The truth is, dharma and adharma are always 50-50, never any other way. Therefore, you believe that adharma is growing up. This is how people believe, that is the delusion. The more close to the witness you are, the less the delusion. And I am sick, that is a delusion. The more close to the witness you are, less the delusion. Still you may take a bit of medicine and all that. Therefore, as you approach the soul, more and more delusion vanishes. More and more differences vanishes. As you become more and more the witness, you can test for yourself. How do you feel about people? You see them as different, divided, or you see them as one Atma? That is the acid test. When you are able to see all as same Atma, that means you are closer to the real Atma, real self. And therefore, all divisions disappear. Finally, you should realize all as the one divinity which is shining in you as the witness. Let us conclude the verse. Kshatrajñam cha vimam vidhi